cone snails are very venomous. So what I want to do real quick is I'm going to place the cone snail on this glove. This is actually sting proof and bite proof to use when you handle venomous creatures. All right, there you have it. You can see that patterning on the shell, and that's how I was able to identify it as a cone snail. Some might say this is actually an aposomatic coloration because of how venomous this creature is. You can actually see its foot reaching out to right itself right now. That's pretty cool. All right, so let's talk about what makes a cone snail such a lethal predator. They're actually armed with a very specialized radular tooth up by their mouth that can actually shoot a venomous barb out like a harpoon to dispatch their prey. Now this barb is laced with a neurotoxic venom, so it immediately paralyzes the prey, so then the snail can catch up and consume it. Because some of them actually eat fish, and those cone snails are actually very dangerous to human beings. So if you're ever going to
erect their spines outward to fend off any would-be predators. But the spines themselves are not venomous. And while impressive, we hopefully wouldn't be seeing any of these displays today because our goal was to remain in the presence of the fish and disturb them as little as possible. However, I must say, these spot-finned porcupine fish were by far the largest ones we had ever seen. And one of them was particularly huge, and also very dominant. It was almost the size of a watermelon, if you could believe it. My guess is we had stumbled upon a colony of porcupine fish and were observing some courtship behaviors. But the fish themselves did genuinely seem curious about us and our presence. Almost like you'd expect a dolphin to behave, the fish were surprisingly playful. They would swim up and almost invite contact. The experience was absolutely surreal. In general,